So the first one he asks, this is a deep one. This is very kind of meta in a way. When did rich appear in this world? Parentheses, not when you were born. When do you think you started being yourself? That is a fantastic question. And I would say I was 13 years old. This is the summer of 2002. So I'd finished 7th grade. I'm going into 8th grade. And the way in the United States and in southeast Wisconsin, I was at this grade school called Raymond Elementary. And, 8th grade is our last year together as, a small community. And then we go into the high school with all these other feeder elementary schools, right? And then you become one, like a bigger one. And I think to myself, like in 7th grade, I hung out with some 8th graders. I think I tried to be like too cool. And I think I compromised some of my like integrity in a way of my values and things like that. And now that I'll be in 8th grade, I'm on top, so I can do whatever I want, being the oldest kids in the school. And my perspective going into that 8th grade year was, I just want this to be the best year possible for everybody. I want to treat everybody. I just want to have fun with everybody and just enjoy this last moment that we have together. And that summer, I listened to the Beatles a lot. I had the Blue album, the greatest hits. That's like 67 to 70. Now, I had been listening to the Beatles before. There's like this on radio stations, the oldie stations that my mom would play on our way back from like church on Sunday mornings. They had this Beatles brunch, and they would just play different Beatles songs. I especially like the early ones with all just like the energy and rock and roll. I love that. But I would say the 7th grade one, this was a gift to me. The CD is like 2 CDs of some of their hits in their later years. And those years are more contemplative. They're about love kind of in a deeper way. And that influenced me a lot. And I love the Beatles and the message and just kind of them kind of using art as kind of this like vehicle of love in the world. It's like this comet that came down, and it's like a magical time in a way in human history. And we've talked about the Beatles during our show or afterwards. I don't know when it was, but it was highly influential on me. And I think so, just being backed by the confidence of that. Like the Beatles are talking about these higher values and these concepts, but they were the greatest band ever. So it provides me the confidence to also act in these ways going into the new year with friends and classmates and community. And that was like one of the best years of my life. I participated in everything, whether it be, because I was always into sports, but I did a musical. So I played Tom Sawyer and Tom Sawyer. I had never done any of that stuff. You just get involved and just give yourself and be present and be with each other. That was when my grades went up a lot. I took like studying, not necessarily studying, but grades more seriously and just learning. That was so much fun, and I think that's when I kind of became myself. And so whenever I reflect back on life, I view that as certainly probably one of those moments, those pivotal moments in your life, and you become who you are, or you develop that basic framework of who you are and who you're going to be and how you'll live your life. So that's question one.